Story of the 2018 Super Bowl champion New England Patriots, as told by Super Bowl MVP Julian Edelman, Rob Gronkowski, and the twins Devin and Jason McCourty in the NFL Films original America's Game.
This was a long year. We weren't supposed to be here, but we're here.
Edelman is killing whoever's on him.
I texted Coach Belichick and told him, two McCourty's better than one.
Jason McCourty saves 6 points.
People just saying the Patriots dynasty is done.
Gronkowski makes the catch!
And 1 year they will be right, but they've never been right yet.
In the early 2000s, they won 3 of 4. Now they have won 3 of 5. It's still a dynasty.
Still a dynasty. There it is, narrated by wrestler, actor, and Massachusetts native there, John Cena. America's Game premieres tonight at 9 Eastern on NFL Network. It's going to be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Every year it's good.
I know, right? Okay, so there you see a list of the most guaranteed money. And why are you looking at this? Well, because Jared Goff got paid. You know, the Patriots, they beat Jared Goff in that Super Bowl, but that didn't stop LA from giving Jared Goff the most guaranteed money in NFL history. So the Rams obviously got it done. They took care of business there. But just looking at that division as a whole, you look at the Rams, you look at the rest of the teams there. Who do you think won the offseason?
Well, it has to be the Rams. I mean,
really?
I would believe so. When you're looking at the division, I mean, their run to the Super Bowl was magical. They got punched in the mouth. They had to taste their own blood this entire offseason. The coach was very aware. You talk to Sean McVay, he knows that he understands that he got his nose bloody. Jared Goff understands all these people are still doubting me, yet and still the team rides with their coach, pays him, rides with their quarterback, pays him. Ty Gurley is sitting back on ice ready to tear this league up. The wide receivers are going to be stronger than ever. You're talking about winning the offseason. You know who else is coming back? Cooper Kupp is coming back. And he is an absolute beast. On the flip side, Aaron Donald is the best player in all of football. So as far as winning, there's no team that has had more additions. And by additions, I mean giving your quarterback more confidence because you pay him, giving your coach more confidence because you gave him a whole bunch of money. I feel like it has to be the Rams.
With the Rams, too. McVay got engaged this summer, right?
There you go.
His life is stable there. He comes back from the trip and gets a 5-year extension. He's one of the highest paid coaches in the entire NFL.
This Veronica?
Veronica is now going to be Mrs. McVay. They lock up the coach. They lock up the GM. And, guys, the most underrated signing of the offseason was Eric Weddle. Eric Weddle comes in and immediately you have a coach on the field. They feel so good about what he brings to that defense that they think they are going to be even better on the defensive side of the ball than they were a year ago when, by the way, the Patriots only scored 13 points in the Super Bowl. The Rams got better this offseason. Psychologically, I can't speak to that. I don't know if the Super Bowl hangover is a thing or if they're going to keep on thinking about not being able to score in the big game. But I do know on paper and in the front office and in the coaching staff, they're a lot more stable than they were a year ago at this time.
Peter, the Eric Weddle thing, great personality. Everyone loves the beard. He's been around for a while, and we love him as a leader. Does he still have it, though? I mean, he's an old guy at this point in the league, and he's got to run with these wide receivers. Does he still have it on the field?
He was arguably the most important part to the #1 defense in the NFL last year in Baltimore. They found that as an absolute steal, and I can tell you, in 2 months, being on the field, both in July and August, with the Rams defense, he's basically a coach on the field. It's a huge deal.
Strakes, I also heard Clay Matthews looks good this offseason.
Ooh, the 49ers, though, guys. I mean, I'm not talking about, like, winning right now in the regular season. I'm talking about the offseason, which, obviously doesn't count. But look at all the things that they did this offseason. Look at that defensive line that they have now, that they drafted Nick Bosa. You already had DeForest Buckner. You have Dee Ford there. Then you bring in Tevin Coleman. You bring in Quan Alexander. You have these guys coming back from injury and Jimmy G. I mean, obviously, Jerick McKinnon, that didn't work out so well yet. But you see these guys that they are bringing back from injury, that are coming back from injury, and then all of the additions that they made, that is an amazing offseason that they had. Now, the question is, will it actually translate on the field? And that's a big question.
This is the season for them. This is the one. And let me just, at one point, in 4 days, we're going to see the Cardinals play the Lions, and we're going to know if the Arizona Cardinals won the offseason, because we're going to see Kyler Murray, the real Kyler Murray, none of this preseason dink and dunk, what they went through and what they endured in the media and inside the organization with Rosen and Cliff and a one-and-done head coach last year to bring in Cliff and Kyler. We will see Cardinals-Lions this weekend if maybe they won the offseason.
We shall see. And Kyler